substance in the body. Then octahydro, hexahydro, dihydro, and ferulic acid. These are the active metabolites, and there are two metabolites formed, curcumin sulfate and glucuronide. Both are biologically inactive, but the active metabolites are the ones that are making the pharmacological changes in the body. And curcumin in the last 20 years since the introduction has been studied on a number of conditions, including cardiovascular, Alzheimer's, chemotherapeutic and chemopreventive, etc., etc., etc. Another major product of ours is BioPerine. The BioPerine is a natural bioavailability enhancer. The concept of bioavailability was brought in with the introduction of BioPerine. I have written about that one, and we have several US patents and international patents. Another product we introduced into the US market was Forceline. This is a product that Hess Pharmaceutical has done a lot of research and then dropped. And in 1998, we were able to do the research to show that it increases lean body mass while bringing down the weight as well as managing the mood disorders. This has been marketed since then in the US market as a weight loss product, and from this roots we were able to develop a drug for glaucoma. In fact, this was the research done by Hest Pharmaceuticals at one time, and they were not able to make a solution out of this one. Our patent is to get forskolin, which is impossible to dissolve, into a cyclodextrin complex formulation to make a very clear solution for application to the eye. We have gone through the clinical trials, and we have published papers on that one. The clinical efficacy was also good compared to timolol, and additional papers were also published. And subsequent to our drug approval, remember, this is a drug approval, not a herbal drug approval. This is a allopathic drug approval. We went back and did additional studies to find that a very lower dose is sufficient to give the pharmacological effect, and we are just waiting for the Indian FDA approval for that. Another drug we developed was a drug for psoriasis from a gum called Boswellia gum. As all of you know, psoriasis is an autoimmune disorder with very few options in the allopathic medicine. Here is an example of the trial results. In India, we did over 250 patients as phase 3 clinical trial, and you can see from the results, fantastic results. And again, this is documented and published, and we have focused on one particular